Thank you for joining us today. This week is just flying by. And if you haven't yet, check out the videos from the last 3 days and just comment #replay. Okay. They are really filled with a ton of fantastic information and tools you can start using right away. So, do you ever find your mind is just racing with endless worries and distractions, making it hard to stay focused and grounded while also feeling as if you're in a fog, unable to think properly? Yeah, I'm sure we can all speak to that, right? And we have all experienced it at one point or another in our lives. Today our focus is on reclaiming our minds. The pandemic, it has really increased our stress, and the constant changes in our daily life have left many of us just feeling mentally scattered, overwhelmed, stuck in negative thought patterns. Add to it the mental fog many still struggle with to this day after having had C, and our minds just feel like sluggish and cluttered with worries, fears, distractions, making it really difficult to focus and stay present. So today we'll work on clearing that mental clutter so you can regain clarity and focus and a sense of peace. And we'll, talk about some facts and then do a meditation again.
So, how would you define mental clutter? Let's clarify that first. For us, mental clutter refers to the unnecessary thoughts, worries, and distractions that cloud our minds, along with feeling as if our brain is working in a sluggish manner. And whereas brain fog is often characterized by forgetfulness, lack of focus, and lack of mental clarity, and we feel mentally hazy or cloudy. And this mental clutter and brain fog can prevent us from thinking clearly, making decisions, and being present in our lives. It often stems from unprocessed emotions, unresolved conflicts, lingering effects of the virus having turned into long C, and an overload of information. So recognizing the root cause for your mental clutter is the first step in reclaiming your mind and focus.
So let's just dive a bit deeper into some common sources of mental clutter and brain fog. And I know there's a lot of them, but we'll just kind of list the ones that are very much common and very prevalent. So first we have unresolved emotions. Emotions like anger, fear, sadness that haven't been fully processed can linger in the mind and take up mental space and energy. Then next we have feelings of overwhelm. So taking on too many tasks or responsibilities can lead to a feeling of overwhelm, making it difficult, to just focus on one thing at a time. Third, we have distractions, which doesn't come as a surprise, right? In today's digital age, it's constant notifications, social media, news that can pull our attention in just so many different directions, depending on the channel you're looking at. Just filling our minds with random bits of information, leaving very little room for clarity and focus. Then we have fourth, negative thought patterns. So repeated negative thoughts or beliefs about, ourselves or the world can kind of really create a mental environment that feels heavy and cluttered. And then we have another point, and that's chronic stress. So constantly having to worry throughout the pandemic, experiencing changes and feelings of fear increased. It just kind of increased our stress levels. Many of us haven't been able to lower those stress levels since, it's kind of become a chronic thing for us. And then last, we have a lack of sleep. If we are unable to rest deeply, which, the virus can actually cause that as a long lasting effect, Or we choose to not protect our sleep schedule by just staying up way too long and then getting up too early, etc. Our body is lacking sleep and is unable to process and work as active and fit as usual, which then also slows our mental process. And like I said, the list could literally just go on and on. It could include hormonal imbalances, poor diet, and so much more. But hopefully, this list has kind of started a thought process for you to start looking into your root causes and even included one or more on that list, that apply to you. And we're going to move into a guided meditation to help clear some of this mental clutter and brain fog. And before we begin, we do recommend a pen and a piece of paper for you to use after the journey to kind of write down some notes to answer some questions we'll be asking you for self-reflection.
Find a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Feel the seat underneath you and place your feet firmly on the ground with your hands resting on your lap, arms facing upward. Take a deep breath and visualize a golden elevator appearing in front of you. Push the opening button. See the doors slide open and enter the elevator. The doors slide closed behind you. Notice the button panel in front of you with two buttons. One that says gut and one that is labeled brain. Press the gut button and feel yourself gliding down to your gut. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Our gut brain is often referred to as the second brain. It communicates with our brain and plays a large role in our mood and overall well-being and mental clarity. The elevator comes to a standstill and the doors slide open. You are at the end of a long tunnel. Notice the mist and fog swirling all around you. You can see your gut faintly, like hidden shapes peeking out here and there. A golden light is glowing at the end of the tunnel. As you begin walking towards the golden light, you are unable to see anything except the white fog pierced by golden light. As you move closer, the golden light becomes brighter. Once you have arrived at the golden light, notice that it is trapped inside a glass lantern. Pick it up and say out loud, I am willing and open to mental clarity, focus, and improved mental capacity. drop the lantern, shattering the glass into millions of pieces. You have freed the golden light of healing and clarity. Allow it to expand and grow, filling the entire tunnel, your entire gut. And as it grows and expands, the mist and fog dry out, vanishing entirely. Once all the mist has dissolved and you feel a sense of completion, return to the elevator and push the button to open the door. The golden light joins you on your journey. The doors close. Press the button that has the label brain next to it. The elevator begins to move up to your brain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It stops and the doors slide open. Fog begins to come in. Your brain and skull are filled completely with fog. You are unable to see your hand when reaching into the white fog. You begin stepping out of the elevator, allowing it to disappear behind you. The golden light moves with you, leading the way to the center of your brain. Visualize yourself at the center of your brain and allow the golden light of healing and clarity to expand and grow. Say out loud, I am ready to function at my highest possible mental capacity. This is my free will, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is. The golden light continues to grow, dissipating the fog into nothingness. Let the light grow until there is no fog or mist left. At this time, imagine yourself standing in the center of your brain, similar to a peaceful, quiet room. In this room, there are shelves filled with boxes. Each box represents a thought, worry, or distraction that's cluttering your mind. As you walk around the room, you notice that some of these boxes are old, covered in dust, and no longer needed. One by one, begin to remove these boxes, clearing space on the shelves. Say out loud, I am ready to release all that no longer serves me. With each box you remove, your mind feels lighter, clearer, and more focused. Take a few moments to visualize yourself clearing out all unnecessary boxes, leaving only the thoughts and ideas that serve you behind. Once you have cleared the shelves, take a deep breath and feel the peace and clarity that comes with a decluttered mind. Imagine this clarity spreading throughout your entire being, bringing you a sense of calm and focus. The elevator returns. Push the button to open the door. Enter and allow the doors to slide closed behind you. A third button has appeared. It is labeled Present Moment. Push the button and on 5, return to the here and now. 1, 2, take a deep breath. 3, 4, and 5. Slowly open your eyes, wiggle your hands and toes, and return to the present moment.
Go ahead and grab your pen and paper or journal, and let's go ahead and put the clarity that you have created into action. Begin by writing down the thoughts, tasks, or concerns that are most important to you right now. What truly deserves your attention and focus at this time in your life. If you feel unsure or, kind of get stuck while writing, just kind of turn your attention to your breath. And then as you breathe in, just imagine drawing in focus and clarity. And as you breathe out, release any remaining mental clutter or distraction. And with each breath, just kind of let your mind become more centered and more present. And if your thoughts begin to wander, just gently bring your attention back to your breath and the question. Continue breathing in this manner for a few minutes, cultivating a state of calm and focused awareness. And, as you write, are there any thoughts or concerns that no longer serve you on the list? Once you've finished that list, you can look at it and ask yourself that question. Take the time to cross the ones that no longer serve you off the list and make a conscious decision to let them go. And once you feel that you have completed your list, focus on the top 3 to 5-ish priorities that, align with your goals, your values, and well-being. and working on turning most of your attention and mental focus on, just those top priorities. And by prioritizing your thoughts, you create, space for meaningful focus and action and improved mental clarity. And we'll just give you a moment to finish writing. As always, we would love to hear from you. If you feel comfortable, just share any insights or experiences from today's journaling or meditation. How did it feel to clear your mental clutter? How did it feel to clear your brain fog? What thoughts or priorities emerged as most important for you? Let us know in the chat or in the video below if you're watching the replay. And thank you for taking this journey.
Yeah, and we also want to take this opportunity to discuss strategies for maintaining mental clarity and focus in daily life once you have achieved it. So what practices or habits can you adopt to keep your mind clear and focused? You can, for example, consider mindfulness, regular mental check-ins, setting clear boundaries with yourself, with distraction, physical exercise, enough sleep, decluttering your environment, taking breaks or practicing gratitude to keep your mind aligned with what truly matters. And a key example of maintain mental clarity and improving it even further would be our Uncovered workshop. If you want to learn more about what C and the jabs do to your energy system and especially to your brain, join us in our workshop.
So as we close today's session, just take a moment, to reflect on the work you've done today, to kind of reclaim your mind and clearing mental clutter. It's not a one-time task, but in kind of an ongoing practice that can greatly enhance your quality of life. Again, remember that you have the power to choose what occupies your mind and to create a mental environment that supports your well-being and growth. Okay. Tomorrow we'll focus on the shift from a survival mindset to one of growth and possibility. And we'll look forward to continuing this journey with you all. See you then.